Jazz, Rags, and Blues, Book 3, pages 9, 10, and 11. The song is Taking It Easy. Let's take a listen, then we'll talk about the details. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here and let's talk about this song is supposed to be swung. The left hand has got an interesting fifth beat that we're walking up, or intervals I should say, I'm sorry, and walking back. We're playing the chords a lot of times on the tied notes, so don't try to be playing things together. If you play this first part, the chord comes in and then we hit bass note, then we're together, then we're not. Then we're together. Then we're not. Together. Not. Together. And then together. So pay attention to where you're hitting the chords in relationship to those tied notes. Don't think that everything's being played with the bass note, because it's not a lot of the times. Now, just in case you don't know this, at the end of measure 4, we're playing an arpeggiated chord. We're rolling the two intervals together like that. And then we have a fermata on top of that, meaning you can take a little pause before you start the song. Now the left hand, they're telling you, this is a tenth. A lot of people have trouble with tenths because their hand's small. So if your hand's small, they have a fingering there of 1 and 5 next to the 1 and 2. So if you need to, hit your pinky and then come up with 1 and 5. Hit your pinky, come up with 1 and 5, instead of doing it the other way, which is 5, 1 and 2. If you've got a bigger hand, this will probably be easier for you to be playing the left hand. But otherwise, if you have a smaller hand, stick with the 1 and 5 change like this. Okay, now, we're swinging the right hand, so. So remember, long, short, long, okay? Remember that when you're pulling out the swinging. I would recommend getting the left hand set up, because if you look at it, as we start, we hit a bass note, and as we hit this 10th, that 10th right there, there's a 5th, that's 6, right? Well, we do the bass note, we have that 6th there, and then the 6th here, and then when you hit the E, this is a 5th, and now as you go back down to D, it's a 6th. So watch out. A lot of people keep playing 6th because they have their hand like this. So make sure that you're grabbing the proper interval in the left hand, even on the parts where it changes. Okay. Moving on, let's see here. I'm going to start at measure 7. Bass note. Now it says right hand is going to play the 10th notes as you're walking up. And then you jump up here. You'll notice that those 3 notes were a triplet. So as I hit this, triplet, that D does not line up with that. Okay, it's before. Another triplet. Finishes before again. Drop the pedal off, drop it back down, walking up octaves. And now we're on to the second page. We're repeating here. Then we get a triplet. That's a new thing. Race note, bass note, and then right hand should jump down again. That's why they have that line on measure 16 coming from the B all the way down to the E in the bass. Very much like what we did on measure 8 on the first page, except now we're just, instead of playing quarter notes as we go up, we're doing eighth notes on the right hand. And then we're doing the triplet again. Hold it, triple it, triple it, triple it. Hold the pedal, next part. So we're on measure 22 now. So you'll notice, as I'm playing this part, that C was before the chord. Pay attention to that stuff. Just like that C. And that one's after the chord. Triplets. Triple it, triple it, triple it. Triple it, triple it, triple it. That chord right there was in between the quarter notes in the left hand. Together here, together, triple it, triple it, triple it, and then we're back. Now this part, I'm on measure 30. At this part, we're basically playing what we did in the beginning in octave higher. Triple it. Here are those eighth notes. Triple it. Triple it. Triple it. Triple it. And this is kind of like the beginning. Slow down. Now this chord right here, everybody asks me, what's the flats? It's an A flat and a D flat. And in the left hand we're playing D flat and A flat as well. So we got A flat, C, D flat, and F in the right hand. And then hold that same chord position and just drop down. Now it's G, B, C, and E, and we're doing tremolo here, so just rock those back and forth as you're moving up and playing these chords. And then another arpeggiated chord, roll them all together. Okay, those are the details, so good luck with taking it easy.